Okay, I have never played The Void Rains Upon Her Heart today. We're doing a bunch of different roguelikes today, so I will likely only be doing a single run, you know, whether I succeed or fail. But I know nothing about it other than it's a roguelike. So I'm excited to check it out. I did laugh when I booted the game up for testing. It has a question here. I think it'll still be here. Asking how I want to handle non-sexual nudity. I'm okay with that. Cover it with some kind of mist, please. It's great. Also, I don't know if the audio balance is right, so as we're playing, if it needs to be louder or quieter, let me know. Seems fine. It's fine. Story. Heart of a young Zardan woman. How hard was it raining? Really want to play on normal power. A young Zardan woman. Thanks for some kind of mist. Lived in a cave far away from anyone. So pale and ugly. Nobody loved her. She deserved to live in that hole. Deformed wings were useless. She should have just given up. She could love those monsters. Help them understand love too. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Cool setup. I like what I've heard of the soundtrack so far. How to love the monsters. I'll emulate an unloved monster. Fear must be installed. Existential dread.prog. Doesn't sound very good. 27 units of fear. Moving happiness.prog to the trash folder. Don't do that. Nobody loves me, but it doesn't matter because the universe is an uncaring void. True. Okay. Your abilities remove the fear that's been installed in this unit. Close your eyes and think of something lovely. Okay. Oh, it's like a space shooter? That's unexpected. Like a bullet hell, probably. Love bullets will automatically fire from your heart. You mean metaphorically? No. These words are literal. Oh. Use love bullets to make the monsters love you. Okay. That's cool. I like the art style a lot. Especially for the in-game graphics. Fears introduced by 10%. This is the part where I hurt you. Please don't. Yeah, they have to hit the core of your heart. What made me think bullet hell. My heart has a heart? Precisely. Initiating the hurt bullets. Alright. Pretty good tutorial pattern. Focus. Hold A to activate focus. It's like slow time. Okay. It slows the movement speed of my heart. It's a pretty specific suggestion. Audio looks okay to me in OBS. Does it sound alright on stream? Okay, thanks. Charge attacks. Heart regenerates energy automatically as long as you're not charging. Yeah, that's substantial. Pretty fun way to do combat abstraction, that I'm sending them love bullets. Charge shots are so pretty. Breakable obstacles. Break at least 6 of the following obstacles. Okay. I see. That's kind of cool. That gives you a full refund. Yeah, I really like the pixel art in this. Cool sound design, too. Percentage of the initial fear remains in this unit. Panic attacks. I don't like the sound of that. Need to unlaunch the panic attacks. Nullify any attack they touch. Okay. Encountered that in some games. Massive love on a monster. Display at the top, below your health bar. Okay. Yeah, that tracks. Okay, that's kind of cool. What have I done? You're okay? Didn't realize love could be so powerful. Choose your first nightmare. Okay. Okay. So these are relics, gotcha. Tetrids. Glacia. It's pretty fun. Okay, bullet hell. Kind of the premise here is, have there been many other like Toho roguelikes? Most bullet hells are much more reasonable than they appear to be, because practically most of the shit on the screen can actually affect you at any given second. Also, this was like the first boss, so I'm sure it'll get nuttier later. Love it, first shot. Love any monster for the first time. I'm only pretty because I reflect you. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Love the monster. Karma gained. Yeah, this game's pretty addictive. We're only doing one run because we got 3 other roguelikes to get to here, but probably want to play more of this. Sure, I'll get annihilated though. Power gifts. Thank you, little robot. I will do that. Power has grown indeed. New song to be played in the music room. Radiate this monster to reveal more information about it here. Rendy. I think there's a lot of different design for the monsters. It's cool. Only played a couple Toho games on stream, and although the bullet visuals are really great, I've never really cared for the like actual enemies that you're fighting. It's cool. Big jump. Okay. We'll see how quickly I get nuked. I'm not super good at this genre. Full combo. Void def +1 heart damage up. Cool. So is this one more accurately described as a roguelite? It seems like karma is a currency for that, right? Or is that more like Binding of Isaac style, where it's just adding things that can show up in the pool? A new monster can now be loved. Face another nightmare. Well, let's go try the harder one. That's interesting. Oh, classic. Okay, I don't actually know how it applies here. This is like very common MMO mechanic, right? Okay, that guy doesn't take damage anymore. I see. I can't actually like disable him. Now. It's like a Zelda boss. Do do do. I guess I don't have to spend time not DPSing if I take out the lasers earlier. That's cool. it's information for future runs. You know what this stuff is in advance. Ooh, options. I love options. I don't know if there's like a shooter game term for it, but that's what they call it in Gradius, so I've always called it that. One chapter clear. That's cool. Ah, that's cool. Always choose the highest level monster to maximize karma. Also gives you higher level monsters in later stages. Okay. Ignore the previous suggestion. Choose your battles carefully. She is beginning to detect a pattern. Don't take damage or use panic attacks for 3 battles in a row in story mode. A new... Okay, so now that is in the pool. That's cool. They're both the same. Variant. I've got these little options now, which is nice. I can always be shooting some bullets from charging. Almost. Nice. Good score. Score at least 2,500 motes in a single battle. Radiant defense +3. Heal 25%. Cool. Now I can find dry fruit. May as well go crazy. When does it give me the option to try to radiate monsters? What kind of bullets do the bubbles protect me from again? There's just like a defense increase. Okay, right. So the enemy might occasionally have big attacks that I have to get into the circle to avoid. Very MMO-y. Basically, I want to spend as much time in there as possible if I don't already know the boss's patterns, I guess. To avoid taking a bunch of unnecessary, unexpected damage. Ouch, finally got hit. All damage up per defense unit. Oh, that's nice. Determination, that's cute. And it's a little red heart from Undertale. That's fun. Level 4 or higher monster. Story mode can be set to heavy rain. Now, love calorie. Let's keep going crazy. if I need to kill the ads in the back or not. So I can try to and see what happens. Oh, I see. If I don't control them in a, or if I don't defeat them in a controlled way, they release a bunch of bullets. That's it. But I might not be ready to dodge if I'm not paying attention, I think is the idea. Yeah, this game's really fun. Enjoying it so far. Ouch. Probably gonna have a panic attack there, oh well. Attack's definitely my least favorite. I do like the sound design in this, makes it really easy for you to know if you have shots available, like charge shots available. Lets you know when you recover energy. A lot of good passive feedback in the game, I think. Alright. Zap hearts. Heart rate plus 2.5, shot speed plus 2. That's pretty cool. Got my ass kicked in that fight though, so I'll probably be dead soon. It's like a new type of gift. Bonus gifts. Those are like consumable benefits, essentially. That's cool. Self-doubt. The monsters are already level 7. I can do this. Hey, Serp, how you doing? I feel like this game would be up your alley if you haven't played it before. Toho roguelike? Chocolate and peanut butter? Okay. Kiwi. Oh. I didn't even see what bullet hit me that time. Yeah, so I guess I could start a second run if I got that far in 23 minutes. I just don't want to go over an hour, so... Right. So, how do I radiate? Can I only radiate after a run is done? Because that seems like that would be pretty helpful. Unlock new stuff. Oh. So these are my, like, achievement thresholds to unlock things. Okay. Okay, so I can't do anything yet. Gotcha. Stay on light rain. Not. So I'm guessing the monsters are all kind of modular. They might share the same shape, but they'll have different attacks that were maybe originally designed for a different monster. It's kind of cool. Miss having my little options. everything's fine. Nothing is ruined. Radiant Bullet Helper. This one, Panic Attack. What determines what color of those guys I get? Round Saw. We got one option. Take one option. Do they have procedural names too? Assume they have parts of their body that take extra damage. Thank you, off-screen arrow. Boss names are not procedural. Okay. Well, maybe they'd have like parts and attacks that were procedural. That's cool. Oh, I see how combo works now. It's doing damage constantly, essentially. Toxic Bullet Helper. Oh, I like to hear that. Survive one fatal hit. I see. Monsters are all authored. That's good to hear. I generally prefer authored stuff. I think you can do procedural content in a way that feels pretty satisfying, but you can now spend Tetrids in the collection menu. Now, this guy's revealed without me having to have radiated him. Is that just because I have fought him before? I guess he's level 3. Tend to prefer authored content to procedural content if I can get it, but it depends on the game. Oh, that's cool. So each enemy can be encountered at different levels as well. So I fought this guy at a much lower level last time, and now he has much nastier attacks than he did before. Oh, I didn't even see those little bubbles. It's too bad. The toxic bullet's actually putting a small dot on him. Okay, so when he lands like that, it makes little bubbles float up in this version of the fight. Gotcha. I didn't even... It's almost like making it harder because I fought him before, but he didn't have the same attacks, so... It's kind of neat, though. Can almost anything end up being the final boss, then? I can imagine them developing that where they give them all their attacks, and then when you fight them at lower levels, they have fewer of their attacks, right? It's a cool way to add variable difficulty, too. Monster details require me to radiate. Wavy heart shots. Yeah, that's cool. Heart rate up. I see. Oh, did you make this game, Varels? It's great. I'm really enjoying it so far. Okay. Only give it about this last run because we're playing a bunch of different games today, but yeah, beautiful art, great soundtrack. Really put a lot of work into the look and feel of it, and it shows. You've done a really great job with player feedback too. Like that's really important in a game like this, given that you can't really look at everything on the screen at once, right? You kind of need to have like an audio cue when your energy comes back and that sort of a thing. Oh, that's awesome. This is one of those things where I'm like, I'm surprised this didn't exist. I'm surprised roguelike Toho wasn't already a thing. So like, to make what might be the first notable game in the genre and have it be this awesome is really impressive. Help her with your first charge shot. Interesting. Imagine that must combo with some other relic. Since it's like, it can't be degenerate with you just have a helper, right? No way to crush it. Sometimes like a concept exists in like the game design space, right? And a lot of people jump on it and don't like absolutely nail it on their first outing, which sometimes can make it harder to make another game that's like that, right? It's like, oh, roguelike Toho, somebody made that and it sucked. No, they will not say that about this. Oh, I see how it's not degenerate. Wherever you charge shot, it leaves that shot there for the rest of the fight. That's cool. Imagine you had to be careful too, because giving the player access to upgrades means that you still technically need all the fights to be doable with no upgrades. That can be a big challenge with roguelike design, I've noticed. Like, I love BPM, I love the premise of BPM, but the math in that game isn't very well tuned. And it makes me sad, because I would love to play that game for like hundreds of hours, but there's so many things that just like break the game, right? Heal and gain temporary power when hurt. Interesting. Burn defense up. Challenge is memorizing everything in the 30 minutes until you can do it perfectly, and you go back to the start anyway. Yeah, that's true. Feels like it's a natural fit, I guess, is what I was thinking. The relics make it pretty exciting. The randomness makes it pretty exciting. Oh, really? That's cool. Should have been more careful about where I placed my little fixed shot guy. Seems like you got a ton of design space to work with too. Like, I wouldn't even have thought about, hey, here's a option helper that you spawn and then it's static for the whole map. It makes me excited to see all the other concepts you have for gifts. I got a preview of it when I looked at the menu for all the gift unlocks and saw how many there were. I feel like bullet hells are a fairly deep mine, right? You can spend a lot of time in that mine and not have hollowed it out. Kind of mad at Robinon for only putting this on for an hour. I'm sure I'm gonna like the other games too. This game is awesome. Is this on Switch as well? Whoops. Don't look at chat while I'm fighting. Gonna be on Switch too. That's fair. I'm always looking out for games that would be like awesome airport games. Currently it's Balatro for me. +2 karma, +1 karma after rebattle. That's nice. A good one to get early. I guess you probably played on a Steam Deck, right? I haven't picked one of those up yet. May as well keep doing whatever's the hardest. Go big or go home. Well, I should probably favor seeing as many fresh bosses as possible as well. Yeah, this reminds me of that Naxxramas boss, although I've seen it now in a whole bunch of MMOs. Pretty scary. Too scary. Oh boy. Now if I had spawned my little helper on the left side anticipating this attack, I could have actually been doing DPS during that. Ouch. I feel like I'm going to be the idiot who never uses his panic attacks. I gotta save him for the final boss. Ouch. Combo can attract up to 5 might helpers, and that's pretty cool. RNG Persuader. That's great. I was extremely amused by your, hey, this has non-sexual nudity. I'm okay with that. Can you throw some, like, mist on there or something? Like, the wording was very funny. I'm probably gonna die. I guess I should just try to get as far as I can, so. Oh, and you lose karma. Okay. Oh, alright. A new monster can now be loved. Alright, let's err on the side of seeing new stuff, since I'm probably gonna die on this battle. So are any of the conditions randomly added onto a battle? Like, if I have a fight where I have the little bubbles where I can't stand outside the bubbles or I start taking damage over time, is that a thing that's hard-coded onto certain instances of the boss, or is there just a chance for that to be another thing I have to deal with in a boss? Ouch. Yeah. Repair it again. She always did. Yeah, this game rules. I really like it. Let me check out this for next time. Okay, so you kind of use that as like a scaffolding of how to structure the boss fights. There's a version of each boss that has the safety bubble mechanic, for example. Tetrids. Okay, so you might want to kill specific enemies to get specific colors. That's cool. I feel like it's a challenge in a game like this if you're giving the player a choice. You don't want them to just take whatever the easiest boss is every single time. That's cool. I really like that as a form of permanent progression. It's mild. Makes it feel like, you know, if you have a run where you're not successful, that it wasn't a total waste of time. Makes sense, yeah. So, you know, will now collapse into flames. Can be radiated. I see, I have to remember what it did, right? I like the sine wave. Oh, and you have cool, like, flavored text for all of them. That's cool. Then the radiate cost is different. So it would be good to know what Pebble is in the future. Yeah, it's very neat. I like that it's different costs too, so you don't necessarily have to radiate the one that you think is going to be the most useful to you. Yeah, that's great. That's like the perfect amount of like flavor text too. Okay, I really want to keep playing this game, but unfortunately we're playing 4 games today, and I was just kind of like getting a quick couple runs insight into a bunch of different roguelikes. So thank you for joining, chat. It's really nice to meet you. And I look forward to playing more of this. Future Marstead, don't forget, after runs, you can go into collection and go to gifts, and you'll have an option, like a sort option for Can Be Radiated, which is an amazing quality of life feature, I should mention. More developers should have attention to this level of quality of life feature to not make me scroll through a giant list trying to find the things that I'm able to radiate. Keep an eye on that. That'll let you reveal stuff for future runs, and good luck to you.